Hey everyone, I am going to get to do one of the most life-giving things that I get to do and get to help share a story of hope being unleashed in some of our programs. Today, we actually have our intern chaplain, Migel, with us that graduated the program and is actually staying on in a pilot phase 2 program of actually helping guys in spiritual growth and development, as well as going through college courses to become a pastor into pastoral ministry. And he had, over the last month, he had an experience with life and past consequences catching up to us on past choices. And even though when God actually gives us the ability and delivers us from things, there are still ripple effects and consequences that we have to work through past decisions and choices. And sometimes they come back to try to bite us. And we have an opportunity to either lose our faith or feed our faith and trust God in those. And so about a month ago, Migel came to me after church service while I was on my way out and was in a pretty dark place of hopelessness. And there were some things going on in his life, and he was losing sleep over it. He was getting anxious and worried. And so, Migel, what were those things that were kind of messing with you at that point?
Well, this summer I had tried to take summer courses and hope to get my degree at a more expedient pace, but one thing led to another. I had one poor date. That one poor date turned into two more, and I'm like, now I'm swamped with court dates, which I don't want to attend in the first place. I don't have the time to attend them. I already have trouble producing work in a timely manner. There is no way I could handle an 8-week course and a 5-week course while having to take whole days off just to go to court. So yeah, it was a very stressful time. I'm like, why God, why is this happening? I'm like, I'm trying to pursue what your will for my life is. But yeah, I have my past coming up, trying to drag me back beneath the water. I'm like, just questioning, like, why is this happening? But as I went to these court dates, I went to the first one, June 3rd. I got forgiven them on my debt, and like that was a huge relief. That was for state. On my state charges, restitution, court costs, all that was forgiven.
So you saw God deliver forgiveness on His time, and when you decided to lean into Him, when things actually started piling up and getting really difficult, and you chose not to give up and chose to basically rest in the pace of grace and trust Him that if you just continued putting in effort of what you could do, He would meet you there and do what only He can do. And all of your state fines and everything were forgiven.
All my state fines were forgiven. Then my next court date was June 25th, and that was municipal. I had several traffic violations, and I went to that court date with the dean of men. Went up there, I was completely honest, like, yeah, I'm guilty of everything, and I want to be done with this chapter of my life. I want to close this door. Like, what I gotta do, sir? I am guilty. Let's resolve this right now. Like, and I was forgiven again of everything I've done. Like, so to be able to be forgiven from my state and my municipal, like I no longer have any dealings with any court systems, or I could close that chapter of my life. And it just, what well, at first it was very stressful for me. It turned out to be a blessing for me because I was gonna have to pay all that back, and yeah, it wasn't gonna be done very fast or fast like to say, I don't make that much, and yeah, it was a burden on my shoulders, but to be relieved of that burden is focus on my future, man, it's priceless to me. Like,
Yeah. Well, we hope that one tiny testimony, he's got a lot of others, but that one snapshot and that one testimony of God's faithfulness when we humble ourselves and we don't run from our challenges and the things that we need to deal with in life, but yet when we meet them head on and we lean into God and God's ability to be faithful when we choose to be faithful. And he does show up and do what only he can do, but we first have to take that step and be willing to confront those issues and see him work. And so hopefully that encourages somebody out there. And also we want to say a huge thank you because that is what your support and your partnership through financial boots on the ground, and letting other people know about the programs that we do here at the Dream Center. That's what that type of support and ongoing partnership is producing, and it's stories like that of hope being unleashed and lives being changed. And so thank you so much for continuing to support us.